That means you are forced into these well sites. They take your gas for free. The way it started in Ohio was back in the late 70s and early 80s. They used to frack a single straw down. They would take dynamite or some explosive. They would blow up, maybe a quarter of a mile, or not even a quarter of a mile, just a little area, and then suck the oil out of it. And because they were trying to do this close to developments where these people have sold off all these things, and so they had to, instead of having to go to all those people, they just started using this. They passed it through the Ohio legislature and passed these rules like they can use eminent domain or 1732 of the revised code to do these kind of things. And nobody knew it. Nobody knew what it would mean. And then all of a sudden they come in, they do all this stuff, they act like the glad-handers that they are, and they get a PR person. And the PR person looks like George Bush or somebody like that, and they just come and they schmooze people, and they just change a community.
Early on, they would come around a lot with their nice cars and their three-piece suits and ask you if you wouldn't sign up. But see, that was for a gas and oil. It wasn't for fracking. It was just for a regular oil or gas well, really, gas well.
So that's my big concern there. That's my major opposition to shale oil, because it has just dampened what was a push for renewable energy was happening until they started fracking.
We just fucked up the whole damn country. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
And it's allowed, the Ohio Department of Natural Resources controls it. There's all kinds of protests to no avail.
I mean, we've done everything terribly. We've messed up our water, and we've messed up our land, and we're fracking,
And I'm talking to these people at the market, and I'm cutting my own throat. I'm an organic farmer. I'm telling these people about what's going on, all the environmental degradation out here, and I'm supposed to be selling them a clean organic product. So, it's like, shut up, Mick, tell the truth, Mick, shut up, Mick, tell the truth, Mick. What do you do?
I just don't even know where we can go. How we can clean up the mess we've made, because people don't even want to clean it up.
I don't like it. I don't want to see. I think the shale gas and coal and all should just stay in the ground, and we should be full force ahead in developing renewable energy. We've got solar panels out there, produces our electricity, but I'm stuck on oil.
I've had farm tours where 50 people show up. It's not a big deal, the numbers. It's just getting people educated that this is the result of fracking. That pipeline right there, you can see it. You can go to all these wells within a quarter of a mile and see it. You can go to the compressor station and see it. You can listen to it. You can stand outside there, and when they pump out of one of these things, they're running 3 diesels. They're running 10 of them over here. So you can see exactly, you can experience it.
Well, we, at one point, and this is probably 20 to 30 years ago, we had 26 Superfund sites in this county. That's a lot of Superfund.
In Athens County, there have been no shale gas wells drilled. However, we are getting the injection wells for the waste.
I guess the first thing on the farm that I began to think about was learning that the chemicals stuck to the soil, and if the soil was I guess it's a long time ago that we started thinking about the plow, and we got rid of the plow. But the soil takes the chemicals down the river, and it's not good for the water.
Unless the Constitution of Ohio is changed, legal challenges will not stop it. You would have to change the Constitution of Ohio so the community can say, we will no longer accept injection wells.
I've had students, they have this Appalachian program at Wheeling College where these kids in high school come and their teacher brings them out here. I walk them up to the well and they're seeing this stuff. And I said, do you know what you should be doing? You should be laying down in front of those trucks. And you should have seen this teacher sort of going, oh, you don't want me to tell these kids that they should. But that's what you need. You actually need some activism.
I don't know. I was very conscious of the environment and what we should do, but I didn't realize until the last 5 years or maybe more how much damage we were really doing.
There's some people, I learned a long time ago to read between the lines. You can read a newspaper and then you can read the newspaper and you can read between the lines, and you have to be able to read between the lines. Same thing with what they put on that little box over there. You have to be able to read between the lines. That's the trouble with all these iPhones and stuff like that, is people don't know how to read in between those lines. They get these messages and they sound good, but it really takes some sort of concrete activity. You have to do something in order to make things change.